Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me. I am Dr. Tatanisha Timms. Good morning, early morning here on a Monday. Is it Monday already? Oh my goodness. Yes, it is. So, welcome. I know it's been a while since I've been on here. I've just been so busy and just staying prayed up for one of my family members. But let me tell you, it is nothing nothing that God cannot do. So if you are ever in doubt of anything, I want you to remember that because in times when we need hope and when we need to remember and when we think that we have the power, it is important for us to remember who truly has the power, and that is God. So, welcome to this broadcast. I'm going to have a dynamic guest on here with me, and we're not going to be on too long today because I'm going to be enjoying a spa day with my sisters. So, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about something because I deal primarily in issues about health related to mental health, physical health, spiritual health, all kinds of health, emotional health. And one day we're going to talk about financial health, but I got to really delve into that with some experts because I'm not one. All right. But I want to stand up and show you guys my body because I've been slimming down. Now, we know that Dr. T has had 20 surgeries in this area here. So we got to look at it with that in mind. But if you look at my body overall, I have been slimming incredibly. And you guys know that I do move my body. I believe in moving the body. I still struggle with drinking water like I should, but I do get water in. All right. I know there's a glare here. Let me see if I can sit. I am at my sister and brother-in-law's home today. So we just have to make adjustments. But one thing I can say is that I'm noticing the changes. My family started noticing changes in my body really before I did. They're like, "Oh, you're smaller, you're losing weight." And it wasn't even with me putting forth a really concerted effort to do that. But what had been happening, you guys saw me coming on and drinking noni juice, or you saw me coming on and drinking a seaweed, right, in a bottle called limu. Well, guess what? Also a part of the noni fruit. What is the noni fruit? All right, so the noni that I drink is a Tahitian noni. And when Pam comes on, she'll be able to show you guys the bottle because I left mine at home. I have some pouches and they're down the street at the church. So um, I left them there because I'm always sharing out products. So that gets expensive, but guess what? You guys are going to have a chance to actually try it because I'm ordering a lot of pouches for you guys to try for it's going to be just $6 a pouch. All right. If you want 3 pouches, you'll be able to get 3 for 18, or you can do 5 for 25. That way I can mail them to you. It won't cost a lot to mail. So I don't, I'll probably charge you $1 or $2 for shipping, and then I'll cover the rest. And then that way you guys can try them for yourselves and see what they taste like and what they make your body feel like. So me, I'm holding at 155 pounds. I can tell you at the beginning of the year, I was closer to 180 pounds. So I'm glad for that. That makes me feel good. One thing I know from being almost 50 is that when you have knee problems, when you have problems in your feet where those tendons snap, when you have things setting in your body where you need some lubrication to your joints, to your muscles, and different things are going on in your body. You need something that's able to help your body to reduce inflammation, especially. I don't care if you got too much mucus in your body. I don't care if you have too much swelling around your cartilage, your joints. Things begin to ache and to hurt. And we know that when we get older anyway, different things begin to set into our bodies. So when that happens, we have to be effective and Johnny on the spot with treating those things so that we are not in consistent pain. Because when that pain sets in, we find ourselves grabbing traditional medications and things off the shelf when we don't have to do that. When we can take 2 ounces of some noni juice, get that in our system, begin to reduce inflammation. When you can reduce inflammation in your body, you can help to offset a lot of pain that is going on and to mitigate a lot of symptoms on behalf of your body. All right. So preventing pain is one of the most important things that we can do. If we can get ahead of the problem, perhaps we won't have a problem. And that's how I think. So the power of the noni juice for me, what has it done for me? What is Dr. T's story? My story is simple, very simple. Just simply drinking this juice. Most times I pour it in a cup, in a glass for me, because I like to look at it. It's a deep purple, deep purple, which is my favorite color. Purple is the color of royalty to me. You know, I am a queen. So royalty queen, we go together. And let me tell you, when I'm sipping it, it tastes absolutely amazing. I am a fan of grape juice. I love grape juice, 100% grape juice. So the noni juice reminds me of grape juice. Now, my preference between drinking it warm or cold, I prefer cold, but warm is good too. I drink it both ways. It doesn't matter. My preference of drinking it out of the bottle or out of the pouch, I'm going to say I prefer the pouch because when I took a trip, when I went out the country, I was able to keep it in the pouch and to travel with it. No problem. I was able to actually take it on the plane. I did not have to check it in a luggage, to go under the airplane. It was not a problem because each pouch is 2 ounces of fluid. And that's all you really need in a day. And that's going to help with inflammation. It's going to help to treat other issues that you have going on in your body, some that you know about and many that you don't. But the noni juice is very, very powerful. If you look at the history of it, and what I'm going to do on my Facebook page, I am going to post for you guys history of the noni so that you can look at the video, and it's going to tell you just how it was used in Polynesian countries, how for centuries it was used to treat and mitigate many, many illnesses because it was used medicinally. All right. And you'll be able to look at, and when you look at what the noni has been used for to treat, it is going to blow your mind. You're going to be like, so some of you are thinking, well, Tatanisha, why aren't you just telling us? Well, you guys know that when you promote things that are not a part of, let's just say billion-dollar making industries, sometimes your hands get slapped. So it's better for me to tell you to watch that video. And when you watch that video, on my page, I'm going to put the link so that you can go ahead and order it. Because when you see the power of the noni, you're going to want it. And it's so very, very, very inexpensive. It's so inexpensive. I am going to create my link. Well, my link is created where you guys are all going to get 15% off straight up. I've created a discount for you. So you're going to be able to get 1 month's supply for, I think, maybe $100. But it's going to be the best $100 you've ever spent in your life. And that noni is going to do so much for your body. You're going to feel so much better. So for me, it has helped me to lose incredible weight. It has helped me to reduce inflammation in my body. I feel better. I move more like a gazelle, okay, than an ostrich. If I had to compare birds, right? I feel freer. I want to do more. I find myself coming and visiting with my family more. I become more engaged with my church and my church family more. So I have more energy. My mental clarity far better. I want to do more You guys heard me say not too long ago, I was out the country. When was the last time that happened? You know? So just wanting to get back to life and to living and wanting to do more. It's very important. Sometimes we have to change the way that life is going. So when you're down, you're not feeling well, you got to reinvent and recreate who you are, and what you're doing. First thing, remember whose you are. I believe in praying and in the power of prayer. You heard me say that we have been praying and fighting for a loved one of mine who has been praying and fighting for himself. That is the work. God requires us to do the work. And when we know better, we should do better. And by us doing the work, knowing better, and doing better, God is going to do the rest. So we have a part to do. And when we do our parts, because we know better, guess what's going to happen? Better is going to happen. It's going to happen. But you got to have that faith, the power of prayer, believe. When you know better, you do better. Now I'm going to get on some of you because some of you will not invest even $5 into your health, but you'll go out there and you'll buy those $1,500 pair of boots just to be in fashion, just to keep up with the Joneses. Well, let me tell you something. Those boots will do you no good if you're sitting up and you're suffering from different health conditions simply because you won't invest $100 a month into your own health to make yourself feel better, to help your knees. You know what Pam McCray, she must be having technical issues because she definitely would be on here with me right now. She told me this morning, she said, Tatanisha, did you know that losing 1 pound takes 3 pounds of pressure off of your knees? I said, huh? I said, say that again. Say that again. She said, losing 1 pound of weight removes 3 pounds of pressure off your knees. She told me that for herself, losing 22 pounds was the best thing she could do. She said, girl, because my knee was taking me down. It was taking me down. And she said, losing 22 pounds of weight literally removes 66 pounds of pressure off her knees. And that is very, very powerful. And I thought about it when I was suffering with the condition in my foot where my tendons would snap. So at night, the tendons would come back together. And by the morning, when I stood on my foot, they would snap so much that I would fall to the ground. Doctor said, you need to lose weight. And when I lost weight and that condition went away completely and the tendons would heal. My reality is I can't afford to have a lot of weight on my body. So I'm so pleased to know that by exercising for me 1 to 2 days a week, doing my cardio, doing my routines in the jacuzzi, some stretching. I do take care of my body. I get massages regularly. That is something I do for myself. So instead of buying $1,500, $2,000 pairs of shoes and handbags and things monthly, I invest that money into my body, into my health. Okay, I get hands put on my body. I need massages. I need acupuncture. I need chiropractic care. I don't do all of those, but I do at least one of those, sometimes several times a month. I take my NONI juice very regularly. Do I take it every single day? No, I don't need it every single day. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that story, but I will take it 3 to 5 times a week. That's enough for me. Some of you need it every single day. The other thing I do, I'm getting better with my water. I'm also drinking aloe water. So I'm putting in the things. I'm eating for the first time in my life beets that I'm loving. I eat them pickled. I will bake them. And I'm eating eggplant, something I never ate in my life before that I'm loving. And so I'm thanking God for taking away the desire of sugar. And even when I had like 2 little bitty coffee cakes yesterday, they just didn't taste the same. They didn't give me the same pleasures anymore. So it's like, why eat it? Now I'm eating olives out the jar, you know? So I thank God for the changes that are happening in me and through me. And hopefully you guys are listening to me, because I won't sit here and tell you any lies. I have no reason to. I want to tell you about things that are changing my life. When I go to the doctor and they're like, ma'am, and they call me doctor, they say, Dr. Timms, your blood is perfect. Hallelujah. Thank you, Father. I will be 50 in September, and I'm so glad to hear that. They'll say, your bones are perfect. The only thing is you have herniated discs. You have pinched nerves. Stress. Dealing with, let's just say, issues that have been going on too long that I didn't cause, but here to deal with them. That is why mental health is so utterly important to me. That is why physical health is so important to me. That is why having positive relationships with people in my life that don't cause me stress is so vital to me. And I hope that those things are vital and important to you. All right. So if you guys have questions that you would like for me to answer, please reach out to me. Just simply send me a message on whatever social media that you are watching me on, because I have several. So just simply send me a message and I promise to get back to you immediately. Okay. And if you want to order the noni juice, do so. 2 bottles will cost you about $100. That's going to last you for the month, and you will automatically have a 15% discount built into whatever you order from me. And if you want the packs on the go, if you're a traveler or if you're a person, you're like, I need to leave this in my car without it spoiling, you can do that. You know, if you're one of those people, I need to take it when I'm driving, which was something I did all the time, right? Very convenient. Or if you need one at the church, like me, I got to leave some in the refrigerator at church because I'm there so often. Hey, do that too. Or at your friend's house or your family house. But you got to stock some in their refrigerator, right? But here you go. That's what you do so that you always have what you need when you need it. Those are very convenient. And I think they're just a couple dollars more. So, but isn't your life worth it? Indeed it is. All right. So thank you guys for listening. So that's what's with the NONI. And guess what, you guys? This product was out when your mamas and your grandmamas was taking it. It's that same thing. It is the Tahitian NONI. Very powerful. Very powerful. So make sure that you guys are knowing what you're taking, why you're taking it, and what it's going to do for your body. Okay? So God bless you, and I'll see you soon.